Hello everyone, this is Aether Nightmare and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So I tripped on another quest and began it on accident, and that is the Witch's Homework. The silver sands fall from the heavens, flowing through the hourglass of the end. The north wind from the borderlands tolls the evening bell of the moonlit city. To meet a future none can foresee, the Witch's Homework begins. So with that, I will probably cut ahead to the cutscene that I tripped on, and we'll meet back here.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job is classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know?
I didn't. This sprung out of nowhere for me. Might have to be edited into another video.
But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt?
I was kind of brought against my will for a different quest. Hi, Elisa.
Let me guess. You missed me so much you just had to come visit. Is that it?
Does that mean the plot missed you so much that it detoured me? You saw right through me. Here for business, actually.
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
Pleased to meet you. We're the only ones here, so yeah. What commission are we
music to
talking
my
about?
ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone.
There are banned books in the Kingdom of Freedom?
And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Thanks. I didn't originally come here for this. This will make the intro to another video very awkward.
Finally! We made it to the last stack! What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway?
Albedo.
What's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh,
Oh, I know what quest this is.
that title's kind of suspicious. And did we already sort this area?
I know where I
Did you
am
notice it
now.
earlier?
No, and it's not on the list either. This, I remember, is going to be what gives us new skills and abilities for existing Mondstadt characters. So it's basically going to be an upgrade for Mondstadt characters. No, it's not on the list either.
Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Hello, Alice.
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew that book had issues.
Are you constantly in a parallel universe to me?
Have you ever read the storybook The Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance?
First I've heard of it. I don't remember it.
No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Ugh. That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes?
Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation. Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
So how do we factor in exactly?
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
I see what's going on here. I should have seen this coming. I mean, do you mean me or do you mean like Venti?
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it?
Oh, it was
We had to
us.
spend ages sorting through them, you know.
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
That's not even why I'm here. I came on accident.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Okay, Little Witch's Dictionary. Complete the witch's homework-related quests to unlock additional talents for the corresponding characters. Certain character skills and constellation effects will also change. Each witch's homework quest is focused on a specific character. Obtain the corresponding character and increase their level to 70 to unlock the related quest. Ah, okay, so you have to have the characters at a minimum of 70. But with that being the case, I am probably going to edit forward right here to get back to the task at hand. And then for here to actually do said quest. Okay, now that that is all sorted, these are going to be a series of character quests as far as I can tell. And I have gotten locked out of quests because of them before, albeit they were just smaller quests that I didn't deign to record. But because this quest is also going on, I am kind of afraid that it will get locked behind Witch's Homework. So I'm going to try and see if I can get the Witch's Homework vignettes done first. So let us confirm. And I guess if I trip over something, at least I'm recording. Let us go. Open our Little Witch's Dictionary. Received from Alice, this dictionary was created by the witches. Though it claims to explain a storybook of fables titled The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, it is actually filled with homework tailored by the Hexen Circle for each reader. As they say, to defy the current is to learn. Embark on your journey with your companions and seek the crown of elevation. So we have numerous homeworks to do. Witch's Homework details, character buffs. Complete the related Witch's Homework quests to unlock the corresponding character's additional talents. Note that the skills, ascension talents, and constellation effects of some characters will also change when that happens. In addition, once you complete the relevant Witch's Homework quests, the corresponding characters will become Hexrai characters, and you will obtain the Hexrai Secret Rite effect when you reach a certain number of Hexrai characters in your party, which will further enhance your Hexrai characters. Each Witch's Homework quest corresponds to one character. Obtain the corresponding character and level up the corresponding character to level 70 or higher to unlock the relevant quest. Ooh, so I won't be able to do some of these. I am locked out of a few, but I will still probably begin them anyways because I do not have some of these characters, and that means that I can potentially do them at a later date. So obviously I don't have Venti and I don't have Varka at the time of recording. So I will do the characters that I do have. I feel like that'll probably also really help me once I start going through Nodkai. Bonus, I haven't done it yet. So this will probably be a video that I put out fairly early in the Nodcry playlist as well. If not put in the Natlan one, I'd have to look back up to see when this actually released, but I'm pretty sure it's early on. So that'll give us some future context. So let's start with Albedo's. Witch's Homework of Questions Beyond Questions. Guided by the Witch's Dictionary, you head to Dragonsprine to bring Albedo a brand new assignment. Yeah, I haven't had Durin very long, and I also haven't fully leveled him because I don't have access to the materials. Oops. Yeah, I didn't realize you would need each character in order to do this. Apparently it affects them based on their leveling criteria, so Albedo's is going to change. That's very interesting. Where is he? Yeah, it has a little story thing for talents and stuff already. Ah, which is Evil Rite, Book of Binding Light. I see, that's how these are unlocked. So when I actually get individual characters, I'll have to squeeze some of these into later dates, because who knows when the heck I'm going to get Varka and Venti. I'd really like Venti because I have Durin, but I guess we'll see as things go, won't we? Will I ever get Varka's? Great, now I have story incentive to get Varka. Does that count against my pulse? If I need him for story? I see graphics are still kind of doing the glitchy glitch even though I updated my PC and graphics driver.
Oh, Albedo's over there. Wonder what he's doing.
Science. When is he not doing archer science? Kinda looks like a wolf.
Hey, Albedo! Thought we'd find you here. Oh, are you painting?
Yes, I finally have a moment to myself. So I decided to pick up my brush and get some practice in.
Worth noting, I think a lot of these were also unvoiced when they first came out, so it's nice that they are now. Hopefully. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened, huh?
Indeed. Of course, thanks to your help, and my fellow knights, that matter was resolved with little issue. In addition, I was able to complete the final task my master left for me. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. Sucrose has been advancing swiftly in her studies too. She can tackle many alchemy projects on her own now. The Knights of Favonius don't have any duties for me at the moment either. No responsibilities, no tasks, no problems to resolve.
You make that sound like a bad thing, are you okay?
It's not. It just feels strange, not having to rack my brain for solutions to all manner of problems. To be quite honest, I'm finding the idle life a bit hard to get used to. I keep finding myself considering if there might be other issues that need solving. But, unfortunately for me, Mondstadt seems perfectly problem-free at the moment.
There's nothing wrong with enjoying a bit of me time. Nothing good comes from working yourself to the bone. But if you're really that bored, you can come hang out with us. Paimon will teach you the true art of doing nothing.
Well, I suppose I should learn from the best.
I don't know if that counts as a roast or a compliment. And if you're looking for trouble, I have a knack for finding it.
Traveler, don't say things
It's not a jinx if it's a regular occurrence. I can't jinx it. It jinxes me anyways.
Strange to see you so idle, Albedo.
Who's you?
But considering that you've completed Master Rhindaughter's final task, I suppose you deserve a break.
See? What did Paimon tell ya? You asked for trouble, and here it comes.
Hello, Celestial
Sabas.
Kitty.
What are you doing here?
Sabas. Wait, you know this cat, Albedo?
Yes, he's also one of my master's creations. I suppose that makes him a family member of sorts.
I mean, aren't cats anyways? Technically, we're in their house, if you think about it. For the unconventional family you've got there, it's a cat. I mean, it talks, but we did see some ghost kitties in Natlan, as there was the talking cat in Inazuma.
Don't you take that tone with me. I'll have you know that I alone keep that giant house in order as its butler.
There was also a talking cat that was actually the spirit of a god speaking through a cat in Sumeru as well.
And yes, that has meant dealing with the assorted collection of vials and jars that you and Master use. Washing them, drying them, all that work done by one cat.
What is the name of that, the manga? Kuroshitsuji? Does that make you Neko Kitsuji?
Wait, you're a butler? How does that work? How do you handle vials and stuff without, you know, thumbs?
How do you stay afloat in midair?
Huh? It's just something Paimon's always known how to do.
Housekeeping is the same for me. Such facts are not up for question, and shall receive no answers.
Hey! You're not allowed to say the same answer that Paimon said. You...
I mean, unless you can levitate the bottles, though. Paimon is at least a feasible demonstration. You, on the other hand, I see a lot of carpet spills. This cat belongs to Rhindaughter, Paimon. It might be best if you...
Ugh. Sure. But don't expect Paimon to listen to his rambling.
Allow me to get to the point, then. I'm here at Master Rhindaughter's request. She has a message for me to pass along. Ahem.
Dearest Albedo, in regard to that task I set for you, your discovery of an answer that you can accept is most delightful.
I wasn't expecting her to be
Once
voiced.
the problem is solved, mulling it over in one's head loses all meaning. I'm sure the pendulum in your ever-whirring mind is swinging toward boredom as we speak. Might I suggest posing questions of your own, then? Cast the answers you know aside. Instead, embrace the questions you don't. After all, questions have always been more interesting than answers, and much better for passing the time. I look forward to what questions you'll bring me upon our next meeting. And should you come up with ones even I've never considered, all the better. It's unlikely, of course, but do your best. And who knows? If you're lucky, you might just surprise me. Oh, and don't attempt to create a self whose sole purpose is to pose or ponder questions. I've tried it, and it doesn't work.
You've already done that for me,
Lastly,
thanks.
I sent Sabas with a gift for you. Do keep it well, all right? Ah, and no need to feed him. He doesn't get hungry.
Yeah, I meant Albedo's other selves. She not only created a self for her to ponder, she also created an Albedo. Multiple Albedos. What are we on, like 3?
As you instruct, Master.
Master had quite a bit to say, I see. That really took a lot out of me. Well, I've passed the message along, so I shan't tarry in this frozen death trap for a second longer. I need to deliver a separate message to Mondstadt at any rate.
Mondstadt?
Huh. Who else would have a connection to Rhindaughter and Mondstadt?
Klee?
Oh.
Although his birth was rather recent,
No.
Master Rhindaughter
Oh.
has long foreseen what his task should be.
Oh, Durin. Duh. At first, I know Rhindaughter and Alice are 2 different people. I'm like, but she is technically a mini-witch of the Hexen Circle, so that's where my mind initially went. I kind of forgot Durin being the whole, well, dragon.
But I digress. I shall be on my way. If I stay here a second longer, my tail might turn into an icicle.
I've been gone for a little while, guys. Give me a minute. I'm rusty.
Your gift from Master Rhindaughter is on the table. Use it well.
You know, Albedo, your family gets more confusing by the second.
And now you're even added a cat to the mix. What's weird about a cat?
Speaking of, would that cat really count as a family member? He called himself a butler and all, but...
If anything, that makes him the most important family member, Paimon. He actually does the dishes.
Master created Sabas long before me. By the standards of a normal family, that would make him my elder, I suppose. Of course, my family could scarcely be considered normal. So, by that logic, that type of relationship holds little meaning.
I mean, technically in Star Rail, we got a whole god that takes the form of the cat, too. And I don't mean like, oh, potentially just stuck. I mean like, active god.
At the same time, Sabas did look after me quite a bit back in the day, helping me tidy up various vials and jars. He even modeled for my sketches at times.
Wait a second. The cat you drew today? That's him then, isn't it?
Yes. Whenever I need to think, I turn to drawing and let my subconscious take over. It always helps me sort my thoughts out. And for some reason, I often wind up choosing a portrait of Sabas. I have drawn so many at this point that it's become second nature. Thus, this leaves my mind free to consider other things.
Now that you mention it, we've seen you draw a cat before.
Yeah, we thought it was just a random cat. Guess he was a way bigger deal than we thought.
Well, now you know his real name. I can tell you more stories about him sometime, if you like.
Of course.
But right now...
The tree takes pride in its most perfect fruit. So complete, so flawless. But you, O Seed of Dreams, do not settle for being the king of a universe, confined to its flesh.
I need to think.
Here we go. Rhindaughter's Gift. A gift from Gold Rhindaughter to Albedo. Additional talent unlocked. Witch's Eve Wright Book of Binding Light. Homework complete. Questions beyond questions. Witch's Eve Wright Book of Blinding Light. After completing Witch's homework beyond the lesson, Albedo will become a Hex and Circle character. When the party includes at least 2 Hexrai characters, you will gain the Hexrai Secret Rite effect, which enhances Hexrai characters. I see, so having Durin and Venti in the party at the same time is actually more of a super boost than I originally thought it would be. Once, I actually get Venti. Now I have incentive to get Venti. Hexrai Secret Rite. When Albedo hits an opponent with his elemental skill within 20 seconds of using an elemental skill, he will generate a silver isotoma near the opponent that lasts for 10 seconds. When there are no solar isotomas created by Albedo on the field, and as long as Albedo is not downed, a single silver isotoma will begin generating transient blossoms just as solar isotomas would. There can be up to 2 silver isotomas generated by Albedo on the field at any time. After creating a solar isotoma, nearby party members' normal attacks, charge attacks, plunging attacks, and elemental skill and elemental burst damage are increased by 4% for every 1000 defense Albedo has for 20 seconds. The maximum increase that can be achieved this way is 12%. After generating a silver isotoma, nearby Hexrai party members' normal attacks, charge attacks, plunging attacks, elemental skill, and elemental burst damage are increased by 10% for every 1000 defense Albedo has for 20 seconds. The maximum increase can be achieved this way is 30%.
New questions.
Okay, is that something I need to individually level up in the talents? It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't have an actual level associated with it, although it did say that some of these might change. Though that might be after level 90, since we can technically go to level 100 now for some characters. I don't know the circumstances of that yet. But anyway, new talent. Let's go again. Next, let's do Klee. The Witch's Dictionary also includes an assignment that Alice left for Klee. Why not drop by the Knights of Favonia's headquarters and ask Klee about it? The Great Mage's Journey of Trials. The Witch's Dictionary, they just read that. It's the same thing. Ooh, is this gonna accidentally get me though? Enable focused experience mode. Because there was a thing for Noelle for this. I remember. Hang on. It specifically told me Noelle was locked behind this quest. Now I'm extra confused. When I got locked out of something else. Oh gosh, please do not land on the other video. Please do not land on the other video. Please do not land. On the festival video.
Dodoko. Hey there, Klee!
This honorary knight, Paimon! Dodoko needs help. Mom said you were coming, but I didn't know it'd be so soon.
Dodoko needs help? Oh, for Pete's sake! Is that the task?
What? No, for Klee's sake. And for Dodoko, too.
No, Paimon knows that. She was asking about the task. You know what that is, right? It's like a...
Something that needs doing.
Yeah, something that needs doing.
Oh, so like when I go blast fishing with Jumpy Dumpty?
No. A task isn't just something you want to do.
I mean, if you need to write it down to keep track of it.
I'm confused.
I like doing these videos, but nonetheless they are a task because many times I don't get to it and they have deadlines.
It's like when your mom tells you to do something. That's a task.
Oh, thanks, Paimon. That kind of makes more sense, although not really.
If you have to put it in a journal to help you keep track of it, that's a task. Homework, task. Chores, task.
Anyway, let's go help Dodoko now.
Hold on. What kind of help does Dodoko need?
Oh, right. Well, every Dodoko's gotta find a red 4-leaf clover to become a super special Dodoko. Then, Dodoko needs to become friends with lots of people and can make it through the Dodo King's trial. Once that's done, she can then become a super awesome Dodo Sorcerer! That's what Mom said anyway.
Huh. A Dodo King being in charge of a Dodo Sorcerer. Makes sense, actually. But specifically, what do we need to do?
No idea. But Mom said that you two would tell me.
Maybe we have to make up the task.
Well, let's have a look at this book then.
Oh, there's a note inside it.
Huh, let's see what it says. At the first stage of the trial, Dodoko arrived in a forest of whispering leaves. There, past layer upon layer of hurdles, a secret lay buried, waiting to be uncovered. Seems like part of a story about Dodoko.
Oh, I know where that forest is. It's where I go to blast... where I go to play a lot.
You're not supposed to be doing either.
Follow me.
All right, let's go!
You're not supposed to be out in the forest by yourself either, young lady. Okay, definitely gonna jump there no matter how short because I do not want to trip on things. Because I don't know where they are. Kinda wish stuff was a little more on the map. Still wish stuff was quests you had to confirm yourselves before they initiated, but you know. Oh, Pallid, not again! Do we save Pallid, or do we leave him to his fate? I could technically get some bonus experience if I... Technically that was a different team I was using. This is my, Kick the Nod Cry Boss team.
Shower me with praise!
You're lucky I need the points, man. Thank you, save me. I never expected there to be monsters here. There's monsters always here. I'm just lucky to run into you. Please take these for your trouble. Behold. Money.
Running late again.
It's because I got distracted. Where's Klee? Klee, dear. I've lost the child. There we go. Ah, she's surrounded by monsters again.
What's with all the weird stuff around here? And why are there so many hilichurls? Huh. Maybe the hilichurls brought it all here. Oh, I bet this is where we find the turtles.
Turtles.
Close, but the note said hurdles, not turtles. And whatever we're looking for is supposed to be buried past all the hurdles. Are there any other clues around? Is there no dodo device that can help us out here? Nope. What should we do then? Mom says the best thing to do when you run into a problem is to try and fix it.
This isn't a problem. We're just beating up strangers. Then let us be rid of these hurdles. Pyrotechnician, go boom boom. Clear the turtles. Oh dear. Yes, I know I can double these up. I'm just messing around. I know how elemental reactions work, guys. I'm just goofing off. I wish they'd give us the trial characters for the other ones.
Alright, that's the hilichurls and barriers all taken care of. And we didn't set the forest on fire.
What is that?
I was extra careful with Jumpy Dumpty.
We didn't set the forest on fire. It's currently burning around us.
I've been getting sent to confinement less and less these days. Nice job, Klee.
Is it because you're finally behaving, or are you getting better at sneaking out?
Maybe sometime soon, you won't have to go at all. Well, if Master Jean would just let Klee blow the confinement room up. That's not really what Paimon had in mind. Wait, what about the trial? Did we learn anything new? Yep, I found this in the hole Jumpy Dumpty created after exploding. Huh, another note. Yup, and it's Mom's handwriting again. Now then, Dodoko may or may not have blasted all the hurdles away, though the most direct approach is sometimes the most elegant one. Either way, thus did Dodoko make it to the second stage of the trial, which, coincidentally, was also the final stage. Even the most energetic of children need to pace themselves after all. So, Dodoko proceeded to the banks of a lake of fallen stars, passed the final trial, and obtained her reward. But could things really be that simple? Huh. A lake of fallen stars. That must be Starfell Lake! Let's go see what we can find! Alright! Paimon's super curious about what this reward's gonna be. Fingers crossed for some kind of awesome treasure!
Okay, let me just look at something really quick. Yeah, read the invitation letter and attend. Oh, maybe it won't go off until I actually read the invitation letter. If that's the case, that works too, and I really appreciate it if it does. Anyway, Starfell Lake is just a little further up. I'm still gonna warp, because I'm lazy.
Ooh, it's a chest! The final treasure must be inside this thing!
Klee, would you do the honors?
You got it! Me and Dodoko will get it open, no problem!
That'll destroy the treasure.
Whoa, wait a second! Monsters incoming!
Deja vu. I guess it's not gonna be that simple after all.
They want to steal Dodoko's treasure, I just know it!
Don't you remember what happened to the last guy? How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, Abyss Man?
Let's kick him out. Then we can open the box.
Here we go.
Throw them all out.
Oops. They got me. So too close to the lake.
Jumpy Dumpy go! Phew! That's that! To know it implied things wouldn't be that simple. Guess it was because of those monsters. But that means we passed the trial! Yep! Now then, let's check out what's in this box! Oh, it's
Oh, it's a hat. I think it's the hat from her other costume.
a tiny hat?
Oh wait, no, it's a little Dotico hat.
Dodoco! In the Dodo clan, only the awesomest and bestest Dodocos in the land can earn the acknowledgement of the Dodo King. Their job is to help out and protect all the other Dodocos so the Dodo King gives them a special hat.
You know, the more I think about it, I kind of wonder if Dodo King is actually just Dad. Klee's dad. Wherever he may be.
That way, the other Dodocos will recognize them and know who they can go to for help. Oh, so now your Dodoco is one of these special Dodocos with a hat.
And I don't mean like he's literally fluffy, although Alice can take that form. I just mean like he's a story standpoint, perhaps.
Exactly. The hat makes Dodoco a Dodo sorcerer now. She can use special spark magic to help even more people.
Klee,
Hello,
the
Jean.
Knights have informed me about explosions being heard from the forest outside the city.
Miss Honorary Knight, Paimon, a little help, please.
Well, this time it really was monsters.
That's because we cleared out a hilichurl camp over there, and a bunch of slimes, too. Plus, we were working on Klee's task. That's right.
We also really dug up a statue of the Seven. Those are kind of supposed to be sacred, guys.
And as for the fish over here,
I might have blasted them, but because there were monsters in the lake, I didn't do it on purpose. It's not like those other times.
I see. I take it those other times were on purpose then?
They weren't not on purpose.
I noticed the destroyed camp on the way here, and I saw the monsters fleeing along the shore of Starfell Lake. Am I correct in assuming that's all the damage, Traveler?
The rest was Paimon's doing. That's all the damage.
Klee, come with me. Let's head back.
Oh, is it confinement for Klee again?
Well, the Traveler's vouching for you, so I suppose your punishment will just have to be a meal at the Good Hunter. You've been out and about all day. I'm sure you must be hungry.
You're the best, Master Jean.
You two are more than welcome to join as well.
Awesome! Paimon's been craving some sweet madame.
Jean treats you, Paimon, and Klee to a meal at the Good Hunter, along with a new Dodoco, newly crowned. Didn't get to read the rest. Of Leaves That Spark, homework complete. Additional talent unlocked, Witch's Eve, the Sparkborn Magic. After completing Witch's homework trial Leaves That Spark, Klee will become a Hexfry character. Same for these. Same definition as before, so I won't keep reading those. Hexfry Secret Right. When Klee deals damage with normal attacks, elemental skills, or elemental bursts, she gains one bloom badge. Get the rest of does that. That lasts 20 seconds. Each type of attack can grant at most one bloom badge this way, and each badge, I can't say the word for some reason, has its own independent timer. While Klee has 1, 2, 3 boom badges, her special charged attack boom badge strike deals 115, 113, or 150% of its original damage.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it.
Okay, next. Let us see who's next. I guess Mona's next. Following the hints in the dictionary. Really? In the dictionary. How would it be a whatever. You and Paimon decide to deliver the assignment to Mona. It should be a simple task, or so it seems. I'm still gonna enable focus experience mode. Okay, where are we going? To Mona's place.
Oh, Traveler Paimon! You're full of energy today. You have something for me, you said? Is it some quick and easy way to make Mora by any chance? Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your master. Yeah, that's a hard no. But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? An enterprising spirit is important and all that. I just know it's going to be torture, though. I know that old hag all too well. Why don't you just take a look first? Huh. This book doesn't seem so special to me. Oh, whoa! Letters just fell out of it. Oh! Maybe she's trying to reconcile with you?
Interesting that things only fall out of the book when we give it to the specific character.
No idea. Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these 3 letters in order. Well, let's start with the first one. If this is her task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about.
Oh, how long it's been, my student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days.
The sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Mona, be nice. I think she's old.
Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Oh, seems like it was just yesterday. Now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise again.
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
On second thought, this seems kind of private.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter. And to that, I say this. If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world, head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there, open the second letter.
Huh. But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure. Is she serious about passing on her secret technique?
Does the letter fade if we just open it here instead?
Guess she really is getting old. You two have such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional. Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom sounds familiar. Wait, you've heard of it? Yeah. It should be the same one we're thinking of. Perfect. I don't even need to investigate then. Oh, that means no hired guide, no lodging, no shelling out Mora left and right. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's go. And since you didn't mention a transportation fee just now, Paimon's guessing that means... Yep, same method as usual. Let's go.
We're hoofing it in heels. Or are we? What do you mean same method as usual? Is there another method that I forgot about?
This brings back memories of summertime. It's actually kind of refreshing.
I know she has that one bit of a teleportation thing. She used, with the Wanderer. Is that what she meant?
So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria.
Wait,
I'm
have
sure
I
a
been
lot
here
of
before?
Secrets and tragedies lie behind it.
I don't know if I've seen this before.
Let's open the second letter. Let me see here.
Where am I?
Yep, it's this one.
As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit until it is watered with the showers of wisdom. With that in mind, there is a phenomenon in this land known as the Sign of Apausha. It is a celestial mark that burns in response to an all too ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps it's more fitting to call it a sign of truth instead. The records of this ancient kingdom state there are several large subterranean lakes in Conria, clear and calm as mirrors, whose surfaces reflect the true stars.
Interesting.
This is because the sign of truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky and connect to the outer universe.
I had no idea.
To observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies, one must be able to see past the false sky. Only by obtaining these cosmic parameters can one predict the fate of this world. Now, my task for you is as follows. Open a sign of truth in front of the gate to Conria.
The rest is a bunch of stuff about the ceremony the old hag came up with to summon this thing.
Yeah, all these planetary trajectories and runes. Paimon's not even gonna try to make sense of it. So, what do you say, Mona? Are you gonna attempt it?
Well, I hate to admit it, but it looks like the parameters she came up with could work. Frankly, this prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now will just cost me another night of lodging, so no better time than the present. Emissaries of the enduring stars, wanderers over ecliptic and equatorial planes, radiant celestial brethren. Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void. I, Mona Magistus the Astrologist, invoke the power of Hydro to balance the scales.
Yeah, now we know for a fact too, Conria is linked to Sumeru.
By wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus, the Astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand before me!
Did it work?
Ah, heck.
Monsters! How did that happen?
Night Soul monsters too.
No dice. The sign of truth only opened long enough for the monsters to slip through. Darn it. I didn't get a glimpse of the real stars at all. Whatever. I'll just take it out on you.
What if they're in the patterns of the monsters?
Ceremony failed, but the old hag's new theory seems workable. I have a better grasp of hydromancy now. And the perfect test subject to test it on.
Okay, but what if the true sky is reflected in the monsters themselves, sort of like Paimon's cape? Just a thought.
Phew! That's that.
Well, the old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said and done. But I couldn't make it work. So, should I still open it?
You would know better than me.
You know, Paimon thinks she understands your dynamic a lot better now. Look, she didn't say you had to successfully complete the ceremony, so you can open it. It'll be fine.
I guess. All the same, I doubt she has anything nice to say.
She's probably gonna ridicule you for not being able to open it, like, haha, gotcha.
If you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the sign of truth. Seriously. I can't believe you actually tried it.
Yeah, I called it.
What are you laughing at, you old hag?
Conria was home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in that area comparatively unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means were more likely to succeed. In any case, I knew this place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing to open the sign of truth would remain small scale. And of course, as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures that roam beyond the false sky.
And this is why your student doesn't like you.
Even if you couldn't beat them, I am certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on your feet. Ah, connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that quenches thirst. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. The practical application of the scry glass has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. I'd like to see Alice try and top that.
Should we just leave this here for somebody to eventually discover and figure out about the false sky? That seems a little troublesome. Mona cuts it off here. Apparently the old hag proceeds to brag for a few thousand words. After sorting through the observation results, you've all returned to Mondstadt. The untested insight complete. When Mona's normal attacks or charged attacks hit an opponent, she gains 1 stack of Astral Glow of Mercury for 8 seconds. Max 3 stacks. This effect can grant at most 1 stack every 0.1 seconds. Fast. When other party members trigger a Vaporize reaction on an enemy, all Astral Glows of Mercury stacks are consumed. Each stack consumed increases the damage of that Vaporize reaction by 5%. Additionally, when Mona's normal charged attacks hit an opponent, the enemy's Omen duration is extended by 2 seconds. This effect can trigger at most once every half a second and can extend the Omen by up to 8 seconds through this method. Okay, so it sounds like she's really a good fit for Vaporize teams now. Next. Sorry, Mona. Razor. With Lupical, according to the Witch's Dictionary, this assignment takes place in Wolvendom. Go there and see what awaits you this time. I find it actually easier to get there from here. I also might fast forward the time. I swear I started these at the daytime and they keep defaulting to night. I know the time ticks along, but I feel like I've been in night for the past 2 quests, so let's change it up. Yeah, coming from here is typically my faster way. They really need a teleport waypoint here, and I know for a fact that they can make event things teleportable, which means I know you can add more Ho-Yo. I know you can do it. Wait, are these wolves? I've never gotten to see them before. What? Hello? I don't know if you're friendly, but like... Help, what? I can't like keep one, can I? There's one here. There's one here. You're different colored. I am so tempted to take one home with me. Where is it? Is this illegal? Am I not allowed to do this? It'll probably tell me I can't, but like... Cannot be captured. Ah, dang it. Oh, can't say I didn't try. Nobody tell Razor. He doesn't need to know. It wasn't kidnapping, it was just a very spontaneous invite.
wonder what they're talking about. Razor!
Familiar scent. Ah, you two. You have been good?
Sure, if you disregard the past couple minutes. We don't need to know about that.
Yep, we're doing great. Oh, but what happened to Berea's Razor? We saw you talking just now. Is it a secret?
We go on hunt. I tried to convince Wolf Lord.
A hunt? Oh, is that Razor's task? Are the wolves out of food? Is that why you're going on a hunt?
I mean, technically they gotta do it every few days. Give me some beast traps. The forest boars have grown big enough. He doesn't like traps, remember?
No, this hunt is not for food. We hunt enemies. The Dark Wolf Pack. Strange scent coming from land they took. Getting stronger.
What's the Abyss doing busting out here?
To purify the forest.
Oh, so did Boreas agree? Paimon remembers last time he said something like, Razor, you must not get involved. This is for the wolves to settle between themselves.
I can't tell if you're surprised or angry.
Sorry, Razor. Paimon didn't mean to dig that up again.
It's okay. I know Lupical means no harm. Besides, teacher taught me how to talk to Wolf Lord.
Lisa taught you how to talk to him? Oh, like she told you what to say? So that means you got him to agree then, right?
Yes. Words were hard, but I did it.
Ha! So you actually managed to convince that giant, stubborn old fella. That's super impressive, Razor.
Dark wolves are enemies of the whole world. Teacher said this is not wolf problem. This is world problem. And Wolf Lord agreed. But because of that, other wolves won't join. This war is between me and Dark Wolf Pack.
Then count us in too. Those awful rift hounds have been getting on our nerves for a while.
Thank you. Help makes for easy hunt.
Speaking of, how is this hunt gonna work?
We set trap. Chase dark wolves here. Into trap. Then Wolf Lord pinned them down, and we finish hunt. Tell me when ready. We start hunt.
Let's do this. Just be mindful of abyssal corrosion.
Come on! Let's clear them out in one go!
Yes.
Oop, he dodged. This is not my weapon. This is the physical weapon, I think. Wrong one. Pardon me. Yeah, since Razor is basically like freebie Sino.
Done.
But yeah, this is a physical attack up sword. So it might actually not be doing me favors.
Why are Lupical here?
Oh no! The rift hounds are attacking them! We gotta get rid of them quick! Whew, that was close. Good thing the wolves were there to help. They intercepted those rift hounds for us, and even drove them away.
But this isn't wolf problem.
You're doing this to help your Lupical, right? Well, they want you to be safe too.
Also, it is their territory as well.
Paimon bets they went to the Wolf King and said, "Listen here, this isn't just our Lupical's problem. This is the world's problem. And then rushed over to help.
Lupical is Lupical. I am human, but I do not need to be wolf to be Lupical. I just want to help them.
Well said, Razor.
Maybe Lupus Boreas agreed to let the pack help. Because he knows your heart.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, come on. Let's go kick some Rifthound butt.
Get back here!
Seize the skies!
Where'd they go? Where did they go? Hello? I can't kill it if I can't find it. Where are we going, team? Forward? Forward, I guess.
Look! The rest of the Rifthounds are just up ahead. Get ready!
For Lupical.
For Lupical!
Dang it. Nice miss. With my companions being wolves, it's actually kind of hard to tell who's who. Next. Next.
We did it!
Thank you for helping. I thought protecting Lupical was up to me. But Lupical also...
Friend of a friend, Razor.
We're here because we care about you, just like you do us. That's what makes us Lupical, right?
Right. We are Lupical forever.
Aww. And now, there won't be any more intruders in Wolvendom.
No. Dark Wolf Pack, Rip Open Sky. They could come again. But me and Lupical will hunt them down, no matter what.
I'm still kind of concerned about this. Like, is Mondstadt starting to have Abyssal Invasion more than before, similar to Natlan? Are we gonna have Natlan 2.0? Don't forget about us now.
Yeah! If you ever need help, just say the word. We're here for you.
I appreciate it. They call for me.
Sounds like they want to make sure you're safe.
Then I should go. Thank you for the help.
Don't mention it, that's what Lupical is for. With Wolfdom safe now, Razor bids you farewell and heads into the forest. Amid the dense foliage, you notice several pairs of eyes regarding him with warmth, waiting to welcome him home. One of the little wolf pack, homework complete. Surge of lightning. While the wolf within, summoned by Razor's elemental burst, Lightning Fang, is active, if the electro sigils from Razor's elemental skill Claw and Thunder overflow, the wolf within will call down a lightning strike on nearby enemies, dealing AoE electro damage equal to 150 of Razor's attack and restoring 5 energy to Razor. This effect can be triggered once every 1 second. Also, his thing is a little different. After completing Witch's homework, Wolfpack Razor will become a Hex and Circle character. When the party includes at least 2 characters, you'll get the Secret Right effect, which enhances the characters. Additionally, Razor's Elemental Lightning Fang is enhanced. Wolf Within's damage is increased by 70% of Razor's attack. Okay. So that just goes back to being the boss trial. One of the only ones that's just normally on the field, I guess. Next is Fischl. Alan Smithee, author of Fischl. Oh no, is she a fan who's getting into canon wars with the actual author? You only stop by the Adventurers Guild to check for new commissions. It has nothing to do with the Witch or her assignment, but it seems you stumbled upon an unexpected surprise. Not again. It is not uncommon for us to meet Fischl at the Adventurers Guild. Starting arguments.
I bet the crops back in the orchard are loving this weather. Guess the Saurians won't have to water them today. Hurry up, Grassa!
Yeah, because it didn't change the festivals yet. It only happens after the invite, I think.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Greetings, traveler.
Hey there, Catherine! Oh, and Oz and Fischl are here too! What a coincidence!
All things in this universe must plunge into darkness. 'Tis only natural that those who seek light should cross paths in the realm of dawn.
With me doing the re-editing of old videos, this is very nostalgic and deja vu.
Mein Fräulein means to say she's happy to see you both. And I feel the same. It's been quite a while, Traveler and Paimon.
You're here just in time. Yai Publishing House has a commission for you, Traveler. An editor is here to discuss the details in person. Much of the information was kept from the Guild for business reasons. All we know is that it has something to do with the author of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
What? Surely you don't mean...
Wait, is this author really that important? What if we weren't here? Or if we decided not to take the commission? The editor would just be wasting their time.
In that case, it'd be a free trip to Mondstadt where one needs only pass some information along. That's an opportunity most would fight over. In any case, if the commission is of interest to you, the editor is waiting at the Good Hunter. Just look for the man dressed in Inazuman clothing.
Hold on! halt thy steps, good traveler. Fate cast you upon the tides of the world, but not for you to stand alone in the face of its desolation. Nay, you step forth onto the path of the Immanakreich.
You can just say you want to kill him.
Mein Fräulein means to say is, she would like to go with you.
Fischl seems really jazzed about this commission. Do you think she has some kind of insider information?
She's just a really big fangirl about that book. You're welcome to come along either way.
Well, let's head to the Good Hunter to meet with this editor then.
I kind of forget that he goes poof.
Alright, let's see who lucked out and got this free trip to Mondstadt.
Probably the guy in Inazuman clothing?
Oh, Genu's editor, Onodera.
Traveler, thank you for all you've done for us in the past. I come here today with a commission from Lady Yai, with which I'd like your help, should you be willing.
Yeah, I think this is the guy who waits kind of outside the stairs and we've had a quest for before in Inazuma.
Oh, and might I ask who this person dressed like Princess Fischl is?
You have the pleasure of speaking to our eminent person, Fischl, Prinzessin de Vertalang.
He's probably gonna be like cool cosplay.
Mein Fräulein means to say that her name is Fischl, and that she is most pleased to meet you.
Yep, this is Fischl. She's a reliable adventurer, and she's here to help.
Yep, this is Fischl.
Yeah, I, kinda got that the first time.
Since thou hast learned my name, understand this. To speak it is to be absolved. Praise it, therefore, and thou shalt earn thine salvation.
Mein Fräulein means to say, she...
Ah, I see. I completely concur, milady. Remembering names is simply basic etiquette. And if you might lend me succor in solving this problem, I shall indeed praise your names to the heavens above. As many times as necessary, in fact.
You know, the guy works in the light novel business. he's probably a little bit more used to dealing with super fans than the random people of Mondstadt. So it's kind of like going to an actual convention and having the attendant being able to fully understand you.
You understood Fischl language before Oz could even finish translating.
Well, I mean, he translates the real thing, and editors not to be underestimated.
Well, let's get down to brass tacks then. Now, have you heard of the author Mr. Nine? He's famous for writing the legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Flowers.
What was that, mein Fräulein?
Flowers for Princess Fischl. That's what Mr. Nine is actually famous for.
Mein Fräulein means to say, even should the creator be cold and unmoving, the Prinzessin and her immer Nachtreich's resplendence might yet compel them to weep.
Well, sure. The author of Flowers for Princess Fischl, Mr. Nine. He sent a letter from Nodcry asking for help, and he seems to be in bad shape.
So ask the Adventurers Guild or a local mercenary to find him. Seems pretty simple to Paimon.
Where it's so simple. But here's the problem. We don't know anything about Mr. Nine. What he looks like, how old he is, where he's from.
That's something that happens in Japan sometimes too. Some mangas work directly, I should say manga publishing houses or light novel publishing houses work directly with their creators, and sometimes creators just submit a draft with like the name they want to be accredited by and a bank deposit number, and they remain anonymous. This was really the case back in like the 80s and 90s.
He's only ever communicated with us via letter, from addresses all over to that. And he's never showed up to our annual meeting or events. Not once.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Well, we'll need to investigate Mr. Nine's identity, that's for sure. We did a bit of digging ourselves, and we realized that ever since completing the Shattered Halberd series, Mr. Nine's handwriting began to change. His initial editor has decided to retire to focus on his own writing. And he didn't have much to add either.
Whatever hath once existed in this world is enshrined in the memory of the Prinzessin de Vertelung, to endure unchanging in her Immanakreich. For from the sacred primordial words flow the wellspring of all cause and consequence.
Mein Fräulein means to say that...
Yes, we had the same idea. So, we tracked down the original manuscript of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Oh man, Genyu's gonna be so mad he missed out on this.
Yeah, because Singsho, I think, is the
Can't
author.
translate this time either, Onodera.
Editors or something else.
Osvaldo Hafnavines, hast thou perceived something?
That's right too. He has borderline illegible handwriting. I forgot Singsho was like that. Maybe he's gotten better at it?
No such Henry exists, mein Fräulein. I sense a faint, elusive resonance. Something akin to the magnetic field, gravitational force, and threads of cause and effect that surround you, mein Fräulein.
Isn't that interesting? Well, in the end, our only takeaway was that the design and craftsmanship of the paper point to it coming from Chingsa village in Liyue.
Huh. Could Mr. Nine be from Liyue then? No, wait. If we're talking authors from Chingsa village specifically...
Chang the Ninth?
No, it couldn't be. Could it?
Chong the Ninth?
Chong, sorry.
I've heard of him. He won a Best New Author award for the first apprentice of Guhua.
It matters not. Though the Saint of Tears and the Saint of Atonement perform manifold labors on divergent principles, their power flows but from a single source.
I said I was getting better at Chinese. I never said I was perfect at it.
Mr. Onodera, if you please.
Wait, Oz? It's great that you trust Onodera and all, but we're still in the dark over here.
You speak true, mein Prinzessin. Even if Chong the Ninth doesn't turn out to be Mr. Nine, he's still an author. And he could have had contact with him. I think it's a good place to start.
What did I tell you? Editors, am I right?
Yeah.
Are we glazing somebody
Well,
at Hoyo's
either way,
first here?
I appreciate the help. I'm counting on you.
I feel like this is a subtle, unsubtle, I should say, wink wink nudge nudge to maybe like a co-worker at Hoyoverse.
Is the steak. Is there anything else we should know about Mr. Nine?
Well, according to some readers' Q&As and his author's notes, he has a receding hairline, a slight pot belly, he doesn't like sweet things, and his heart is on the right side. Or was it the left?
Should be
No,
the
it was
left.
the right. He has 5 fingers on his left hand, severe insomnia, a pupil in each eye.
So, a whole bunch of nothing.
I mean, there are some people who have reversed cardiovascular symptoms, but it's usually not the heart necessarily being on the wrong side of the chest as much as it's the heart's valves. Not quite being coordinated. Although there are some people that have a complete mirror flip inside their body for where things are. It's extremely rare, but it does technically happen. Us loading in sounded like it short-circuited.
Huh. Chang the Ninth isn't home.
It doesn't look like there's anyone around we can ask either. Shall we wait?
Seems like that's all we can do.
What do you mean nobody you can ask? We live in a village full of old people. They do nothing but gossip.
Still, could his absence mean that he really is Mr. Nine, now kidnapped and sent to Nodcry? Perhaps we should have a look around his house.
Barging in without permission seems wrong. But if he really is Mr. Nine, then... Okay, let's do it.
You're actually letting me in?
Nope, nothing useful.
Of course not.
Just seems like a bunch of ordinary stuff.
Nay, I, the Prinzessin, have beheld the mystery of the universe enshrined in these specks of dust. What hath been revealed is the very fount of wisdom. Ever does it flow toward the shores of truth.
Mein Fräulein means to say, she thinks this is a clue.
Oh, the tree stump? I don't recall if there was a tree here before.
Wait! It looks like the soil's been overturned. Oh no. Did some kind of overzealous fan have buried him in here? Maybe we should call him Millilith. What do you think, Traveler?
It's all right, Paimon. Mr. Nine's most zealous fan happens to be right here. And since mein Fräulein would never do anyone harm, I'm certain the same is true of his other less avid supporters.
That's not how it works, Oz. Alright, let's see what's buried here in any case. You dig up the ground. Inside you find a large bag of Mora and a check from the Northland Bank. Suddenly a voice comes out of nowhere, and without thinking you stuff the items into your pocket.
What is the meaning of this? I'm calling the Millilith.
Chang the Ninth! You're not dead! Or kidnapped!
What are you even talking about? Oh, wait a second. You're the ones who came here with that young lad from the Guhua clan. Yes, I remember. I'm guessing this is a misunderstanding then. The question still stands, though. What are you doing digging around my house?
Oh, well, actually, we just wanted to know if you've ever written under the pen name Mr. Nine.
What? Not even a whole bucket of hallucinogenic mushrooms could make me that delusional. No. If I were Mr. Nine, why in the world would I enter all those writing competitions? To what? Demolish the competition from the shadows? Yes, doing a real bang-up job, aren't I? My submission's never even been selected. The classic archetype of the boy hero is outdated. That's the kind of critique I get. Even opening with a plot twist or disguising your hero as a fool is falling out of fashion.
I don't know, it actually seems to be coming back into fashion at the moment.
Modern readers are drawn to the boundless imagination and innovative world-building character of Mr. Nine's works.
Good point.
Wuxia is coming back into fashion, old man.
Besides, if I were
Get your
Mr.
pen.
Nine, I would have come clean the minute First Apprentice of Guhua won that award. What? That old beggarly Chong the Ninth is Mr. Nine? No, there must be some mistake. What a sight that would have been.
Yeah, and when we were here with Xingqiu that one time, you talked up the legend of the Shattered Halberd a lot. If you were the one who wrote it, that'd be like Jean complimenting herself for being a good knight. It just doesn't add up.
In any case, while this gentleman isn't the Mr. Nine we're looking for, I sense something of interest on his person. It's a peculiar signature, the same threads of fate I sensed on you, mein Fräulein, and on the manuscript. I believe the traces are related to Mr. Nine, and it appears I can track them.
Hey, that's perfect! Once we head to Nagrai, you should be able to find Mr. Nine, no problem then. But back to the signature. What were you doing before this, Chong the Ninth?
Oh, well, I ran out of manuscript paper, so I went to buy some. I'm particular about that kind of thing. Creation of literature demands the highest quality.
Ah, no wonder. Mr. Nine uses the very same type for his manuscripts.
Well, that explains it. Thanks, Chong the Ninth. We should get going.
I'm not quite sure what I did, but you're welcome, I suppose.
Farewell, creator of another world. Though I must say, the laws and narratives thou hast ordained can scarce compare to the dream dust sedimented in the Immenachreich.
Mein Fräulein means to say, your writing isn't... I mean, mein Fräulein offers her thanks. It should be up ahead.
Wait, did something attack that Sealy? Something doesn't seem right here.
Ren not cry.
And it bears the same signature I sensed before.
We hope it here
Then
too.
it would seem fate has dictated our path for us.
It's one heck of a journey. We grab a boat. I don't remember how to fight these. I'm gonna be real with you for a second. Have I ever fought these before? I don't know. Good question. Let's just do our best, I guess. It's recovering. Does it have 2 HP bars? Oh right, Fischl. Durr. I forgot about Fischl.
Huh. Looks like the Sealy is showing us the way.
Maybe the author came out for inspiration and got stuck. Unfamiliar terrain and all. This way. Where you going, buddy?
What are you doing here?
Who are you?
Wait, that voice. It's Nicole!
Have we
Also,
met you yet?
That should be our line. We were looking for Mr. Nine and our search led us here, but now it seems we've found you instead.
I don't know if I've met this particular witch yet. You tell Nicole and the Sealy about Yai Publishing House's commission for your investigation.
I see. Well, Mr. 9 is right here.
You are the Sealy.
Hello.
Oh my, the tux.
What bizarre demarung is this? Never in 1,000 sunsets have I heard of such a thing.
In truth, I too aspire to be an author. But I'm also partial to direct communication. Talking is rather inconvenient by comparison. And as I'm sure you can understand, writing things down is even more tedious. I thought perhaps if I found someone with whom I could share my ideas, it might give me the same release as writing. But then those stories would never see the light of day, which would be a shame. So, I tracked down an old Sealy friend of mine and told her all the stories I was imagining. Then, I sent her to find people with similar aspirations to write them in my stead. We even came up with several character traits to lend a certain authenticity to Mr. 9. A receding hairline was one of them, I think.
Yep, I'm the one she roped into all this.
Roped into.
Come now, it was beneficial for you too. By inhabiting those authors and mobilizing their language faculties, you were able to hone and eventually recover your capacity for speech.
Ma'am, you're just casually talking about possessing people to write books.
And anyway, an angel has always functioned like a sort of a flash of inspiration in someone's head. I'm sure it was like stepping into old shoes.
Okay, so we're just gonna be blunt about the Sealys being angels now. Again, I don't know where this is on the timeline. I do know that for a fact now. Just because of the amount of time that's passed in the fandom, but...
So you, what, possessed people? Isn't that kind of intrusive?
Oh, it's fine. She did it while they were sleeping.
That doesn't fix it.
As long as the person is someone who dreams of creating worlds of their own, this inner writer within them will automatically awaken.
That sounds very automatic.
Wait, but what about the letter and the strange intuitions Oz has been having? Nicole sent me to monitor the situation in Notcry, and it's super dangerous, okay? So I needed some help. It's not like I have the knowledge or power of the heavens anymore.
As for your friend over here, well, you see, when writing a story, it's not uncommon to incorporate certain half-true details. For realism's sake, you understand?
Yeah, we've seen that before. A real curse was written into an Inazuman light novel once.
Indeed. In a similar vein, Mr. 9's stories are full of metaphors, including one for the creation of life. What it describes isn't made up, per se. We just never imagined someone would actually manage to use it. Until you came along, young lady.
Mein Fräulein is speechless. So if I may ask in her stead, did she manage to use one of these half-truths in Mr. 9's novels to create me?
That was gonna be my question.
It's more like 70% made up, 30% true.
Nonetheless, she still nailed it.
It was 90% made up, 10% true. I thought it was too dangerous, so I changed it. See, I knew you'd never read my books. You don't seem too surprised, Oz.
Well, I suppose I've vaguely sensed this since the beginning. Regardless, it is an honor to serve mein Fräulein.
Well, once our affairs in Notcry are resolved, Mr. 9 will be able to return home. Yes, just tell them that when you return.
I don't want to be your eyes here. It's too dangerous. Oh, but, while you're at it, could you pass a message along to that guy in Chingsa Village? I've been splitting the royalties with him 90-10. His share's been buried in his yard all these years.
That's what I dug up.
Wait, what do you use the Mora for? I bury it, and then lead people to the treasure. Guiding people is in our nature. It's what I love to do.
So I have it, essentially. I should probably return that.
Feel free to come search for my personal stash someday. I've buried it at the furthest end of the Immernachtreich.
I will. I absolutely will.
Mein Fräulein?
I just want to say that I really like your books, Mr. Nine.
What mein Fräulein means is, though the cosmos stretch forth in unending darkness, yet shall come an hour when all things shine.
I'm glad to hear it. All in all, it seems you've already found my greatest treasure.
All right, that settles that. Now, I need to have a quick argument with Mr. Nine about who really deserves to be considered first author.
Shouldn't it be Chang the Ninth?
Absolutely not.
You're piloting him. After saying your goodbyes, you begin the return journey, but also, I mean, you're feeding him ideas in the form of dreams, but if he's the one that's putting them into his writing, and you're saying that, oh, but it is technically through inspiration, I mean, they're kind of his. If I get inspired by something, my ideas are still mine. Anyways, Fischl of the Unexpected. Witch's Eye, Phantasmal Nocturne. Hark, Prince Noctaban Osvaldo Rafnavens, who has witnessed the fall of countless worlds, sing now the starry septet for your sovereign. I really need to replace my glasses, because this text is very tiny and very blurry. For this is the moment of deepest sin, when the gathered souls at the end of causality shatter the darkness of fate. Additionally, when Oz is on the field, party members will gain additional buff effects. After a nearby party member triggers an overload reaction, Fisher and other nearby active party members have their attack increased by 22.5%, very specific number, for 10 seconds. After a nearby party member triggers electro-charged or lunar-charged reactions, I still don't have any lunar-charged, man. Fischl and other nearby active party members have their elemental mastery increased by 90 for 10 seconds. Okay, so it's basically an attack versus elemental mastery build. I don't know why I said it that way.
Oh, that's right. Just channel Mr. Nine. How would he write this particular essay?
So we accidentally stole money.
We have something for you.
Oh? What is... What? Where did all this Mora come from?
About that. So, the thing is... Right. Mr. Nine really admires your work, so he decided to fund your writing career.
Wait, what? So, channeling Mr. Nine actually worked. I can't believe it.
I mean, not the way you think, but of course for Chang the Ninth, wealth pales in comparison to his craft. The matter of Mora is swiftly forgotten as he puts his pen back to paper. Thus you continue on back to Mondstadt. He's in it for the game. He doesn't really care about that paycheck. He wants that fame. He's like, that's nice and all, but I live in a nice house already, surrounded by really old people who grow a lot of food. Renting food is cheap. I'm good. I just want the notoriety. What wind has brought you today? Please come in. Okay, all set here. Okay, I think this is the last one for now. Since, like I said, I have Durin, so I'll do his in the future further that I get into Nodcry because I need materials that I just do not have. And Varga and Venti will probably be when I actually pull them, so I'm kind of like debating in my head if these two character banners come back. I know Venti was just here and I missed it, okay? Don't grieve me over it. But when they return, if I should really make an effort to go for these character banners. Anyway, Sucrose. The Law of Boundaries. The Wonderland of Flowers. Sucrose is working on a new alchemical potion, but no matter how she tweaks the formula, it never comes out right. I wonder what I put that for. I wonder if it's for Sucrose.
Given previous results, I should make a few adjustments to the experiment and ensure that the materials and equipment are all in order. As for the potion I need to make... Oh, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
Yeah, so this is the new voice actor. She's a lot less shy than she used to be. She used to talk a lot more like this, where now she seems like her voice is much deeper and more headstrong. So I don't really know if it fits her character.
We're here to help with your task.
I guess I'll have to get used to it.
You could use some extra hands.
My task.
She sounds almost kind of mean now.
You mean the one Mr. Albedo told me about. The one from the Hexen Circle? Well, you're just in time. The experiment is ongoing, and I was just about to work on it.
Ongoing? So, you've been working on it all this time?
Yes. It aligns with other research topics I've been working on, so it hasn't been too much extra work. Still...
What? Is there a problem with the experiment?
I've been unsuccessful so far.
Oh, so it keeps failing, huh?
It's not as simple as just failing. The whole theoretical framework behind this task is a bit more complicated than I imagined.
So what is the task exactly?
Oh, right! You still haven't told us what kind of experiment it is.
One meant to develop a potion that can transform sweet flowers into a variant 16 times its normal size. That is to say, the formulation of botanical augmentation reagent type 4, iteration 7. As you can probably guess, this is my 7th time running the experiment.
Wow! So, basically, we need to make growth serum. Or the 7th version of one.
Well, yeah, that's about right. This is my 7th attempt, but I didn't make many adjustments to the formula this time, because both the theoretical principles behind this experiment and the products of the process prove there's nothing wrong with it.
But you haven't succeeded yet, right?
Yes, I'm thinking that it's not my current formula that is wrong per se, but rather some other key element is missing.
Oh! Then Paimon knows just what to do.
Let us help. Perhaps we could try adding a little essence of Paimon.
Well, that's why we're helping out. Wait a second! Paimon is not an ingredient!
We could try. It's just... I would need to adjust the ratios in the original formula, and that might make the potion even more unstable.
No! We are not trying that! Just show us the original!
Here it is. That said, I'm still missing 2 ingredients.
Now that we can help with. What do we need to get?
I need spring water from Springvale to use as the base, as well as Eye of the Storm fragments. But that last one could be tricky.
We've got this! Let's go!
Let's tackle the Eye of the Storm first.
Okay, that does sound like a quest sound? I just want to be careful with it. Just in case. I trust nothing. Head to Windrise. Also, we're at nighttime again, so first things first. I really prefer to do these in daytime. You just get so much better lighting, and it looks better on video. Dark stuff on YouTube, for whatever reason, tends to get pixelated. Oh my, you're not a match for this. Oops, no, I thought I was picking.
Strike a pose! Alright, that's the first ingredient done!
Wow, you 2 work fast. That step usually takes me forever.
Well, I
We can
mean,
get the spring water down there.
You're a wind character facing off against another wind character that is completely immune to you. I expect it would take a fair bit. 1 minute, plugging my phone in because I only have 5% battery. Let's go. Oh, all the way to Springvale. I thought she meant to the lake here.
The high quality of Springvale's waters makes for a stable potion-making ingredient.
That's all we needed, right?
Yes, let's head back.
What are we making? Fizzy water? Wind and water? Soda?
All right, the ingredients are ready and the cauldron is just over there, so we should be good to go. But,
Is something wrong?
No. It's just... Do you mind if I watch from the side? Just for the purposes of accurate recording, I mean. I know lots of people don't like being scrutinized during experiments, so...
That's no problem at all.
Thanks. Then, I'm ready to go whenever you are. I'll make sure to take detailed notes, too. So, are you ready to start the experiment?
Yep, let's go. Oh, it's actually a minigame. Place ingredients and cover more area to increase the turning rate for this concoction. When the turning rate reaches 100% or higher, you can concoct the potion and receive the finished product. We've done this before in another minigame when we made potions with Lisa. Each time you concoct a potion, there will be squares on which ingredients may stack within the cauldron. With Sucrose's help, you can stack ingredients up to 5 squares when concocting a potion. Each ingredient has a different tendency, which will affect the overall tendency of the finished potion. Craft the special potion to complete the assignment. Okay, what do you want though? Botanical augmentation, reagent type 4, iteration 7, 100%. But what do you want, like, specifically? It's sort of like Tetris, if you think about it. Next one. Yeah, because these can be... Can I flip these? No. I can only move them. I know with stuff like this you'd want it like that, but I don't know if I can flip it. That one takes 2. Oops, I didn't mean to place it. Oh no! Oh no! Extract all ingredients. Oh, I see, it's based off of this. Do I have one that's like 3? Oh my gosh, I keep placing them and I don't freaking mean to. There we go. Yeah, the fact that this has like a big fat splotch is usually a good idea for taking up space in like one zone. Although the question is, do I want to put it here? Do we have one that takes up that kind of space? No, we don't. I'm probably drastically overthinking this. Can I get back over to the thing, please? Thank you. Oh, I need to place multiple of these? Oh no, I need to place 2 of these. I didn't think that through. Oh no! My plan. It was not... Wait, what? I can overlap them? I can overlap them, I see. I'm up above 100%, so I'm assuming that'll work.
That's it. Your execution was perfect.
No, it was not.
Yes, I don't see any flaws in the brewing at all. Let me extract some and test the product's composition. One moment.
Sucrose extracts some kind of a potion, uses this device to examine its composition.
I said, flawless execution. The potion is perfect. It's exactly what I was expecting.
So? Was the 7th time the charm?
Upon examination, it seems identical to the previous 6 iterations.
Oh! Wouldn't that make the results identical?
Not necessarily. Experimental outcomes can differ even with similar variables all around. You never know what the result will be. That's what makes experiments valuable in the first place. Come, let's test this thing out. I planted some sweet flowers beforehand which we can use. We just need to douse them with the potion and see what happens.
Okay, go to Dragonspine. Do you want me to actually defeat the big chili boss? Because I don't know if I have the...
It's so white and so cold.
Honey, it's called snow. Oh, it's Veressa talking. I thought it was Sucrose. I'm like, we've been here before, dear. But no, Veressa wouldn't know what snow is. So that's actually a cute reaction. My bad.
Alright, we poured the growth serum on the flowers. Is that all we need to do?
Yep. The flowers need to fully absorb the potion, so it might take some time before we see a reaction.
What happens then?
The flowers will grow in size while maintaining their original appearance. But then, when they reach 12 to 14 times their normal size, this will prove more than they can bear. As if some upper limit has been reached, they will wither and rot, assuming unnatural forms until nothing is left of them but liquid.
Wait, what? So there's a problem with the growth serum then?
No. I've adjusted the formula time and again, resolving all kinds of issues that arise when inducing small plants to grow larger. Issues like ensuring that the leaves don't get too large, strengthening root diameter and load-bearing capacity, calculating how the increase in surface area might affect sunlight exposure and nutrition.
So, why isn't it working then?
Because the flowers cannot transcend. As above, so below, is one of alchemy's guiding principles. Alchemy seeks mastery over matter, but this world has its limits. It's like a specification etched into the law that governs all things. Part of the purpose of doing multiple experiments is to determine if this specification is stable.
So failure is a viable result.
Exactly. It proves that the limit continues to exist.
Okay, this is all a bit over Paimon's head, but basically, you needed the experiment to fail to prove that the limits and borders in this world are stable? Oh, what a weird experiment. Huh? Looks like one of the flowers is reacting.
That questions too, like, if we become too powerful, is it gonna liquidize us?
Wait a second. That's not a sweet flower at all.
It's a jumbo whopper.
Careful! It's a whopper flower. It must have absorbed some of the potion. Wait, but that's happened before, and it's never gotten this big either. Can this mean...
I'm getting deja vu here.
Later. Let's get rid of it first.
Overspect whopper flower, monster that ever so slightly crossed the line. You sure? Because it ain't liquid yet.
Make way for the adept.
Let my name echo in song! The antenna! Grant me strike! Hero incoming! Yeah! Look out below!
It's shrinking!
Phew! We did it! Even at that size, a whopper flower is just a whopper flower.
What does that sound?
But, was it supposed to get that big?
I could only make a rough estimate during the battle, but it looked at least 16 times its original size, maybe even larger. This means that the experiment worked.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
I'm still not sure what the implications are, but if further attempts succeed in reproducing this result, that means that something's different. Perhaps the limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor.
It looked like it did have a little bit of abyssal something or other in it. Also worth noting, different things might have different limits. I wonder if, too, that makes it so it is hard to bypass the laws of the world through alchemy.
I can't say if that's good or bad, but from an alchemical perspective at least, Expanded boundaries means that more possibilities are now open to us. Either way, this brings my task to an end.
Seems so.
That said, it could also be an effect of the person who made the potion. There could also have been something special about this particular whopper flower. There's a lot that still needs to be confirmed, so I suppose this task opens the way for further questions.
Well, we're here if you ever need some help.
We could try using the growth serum on Paimon. Let's not.
Just think about it! Paimon could probably beat a whole gang of treasure hoarders to a pulp if you were 16 times bigger!
Yeah, and your appetite would be
I have
too.
my doubts. The only reason the serum worked on the whopper flower was because its internal structure was similar enough to a sweet flower. If you drank some, you might become 16 times bigger, but you might also turn into a plant-based life form.
Yeah, nope. That's not happening then. Oh, by the way, Paimon wanted to ask, why is all your research focused on things like sweet flowers and sunsettias?
Oh, that's simple. Both sunsettias and sweet flower nectar taste sweet. So in that sense, accidentally making a whopper flower 16 times bigger comes with a hidden benefit. Because whopper flower nectar...
Tastes exactly like sweet flowers?
That's right. Once I've extracted the sugar from the nectar, I'll give you some.
You get it!
So longer as there's no side effects. From the beginning. Alright, sevenfold transmutation of Wonderland flowers. Hex Rise secret right after Sucrose creates a small wish spirit. Nearby party members' normal attack, charge attack, plunging attacks, elemental skill, elemental burst are increased by 5.7142% for 15 seconds. After Sucrose creates a large wind spirit, nearby Hex Rise party members' normal attack, charge attack, plunging attack, elemental skill, and elemental burst damage are increased by 7.14285 for 20 seconds. Are those like special numbers or something?
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right.
Are these numbers meant to be the specific? They're all the same 6 digits, repeating in that same exact order. Hang on. I gotta do it when they're not talking. They're all the same 6 digits, repeating in the exact same order, just starting at a different point in the sequence. Google 50 divided by 7. Holy fractions. Actual mathematics. I'm just wondering if there's lore reasons for it. The buff is part of a new mechanic introduced for Hex and Circle, which often features neat lore things. The percentages are derived from multiples of 1 divided by 7, likely referencing the 7 nations or 7 elements according to discussions. Just thought I would ask, but there we go. That is it for my current Witch's homework. Apparently I get to invite a character. I can either invite Razor, Fischl, or Sucrose. Problem being, as you can see, Sucrose is already C6, Fischl is already C6, so the only character I can invite is Razor. So I guess Razor it is. There we go. And like I said, eventually if I get the other characters, obviously I'll get to Durin's at some point, but Ventis and Vargas are going to have to be a by appointment. Because I don't have those characters to level up to begin with, so it be what it be. I mean, Vargas technically here. We have 12 days to get him. Ooh. I know it's a Mondstadt themed thing, but like... Oh, and he's coupled up with Flynn's, a character I actually really could use and potentially need for the Luna stuff. Decisions. I'm kind of not a big fan of the fact that it's all Mondstadt characters that I have maxed out. This poll's not gonna go great.
Allow me to introduce myself again, though you're probably bored of hearing it by now. I am Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt's Knight of Boreas. I'm here to fulfill the Favonian pledge. I swear by my sword you shall not fall while I stand.
Well, I mean, there's a future assignment. Obviously, I can't work on him right away, I don't think, because he needs to be level 70. Shanling, who's probably maxed. You can't make these up, man. Yeah, she doesn't get an extra constellation because she's maxed. There we go. I guess I'll pull for Flynn's in some of these other ones. Also, there is an Ode to Dawn that you can do if you're going after very specific characters, but you do have to pull for them the way you normally do. So, Varka. Let's take a look. Should be in the back-ish. Back-ish. What do you take? It's very cocky. Do not say anything, man? Oh, it's probably let me raise levels. What are these? These are probably from Nodcry. From the land cruisers. Yep, those are Nodcry.
The first knightly virtue is humility. Only by letting go of your ego and being willing to learn can you grow day by day.
I've never seen a character that close to the top of the screen yet either. I'll get him as far as I can go to see if I can unlock his thing, but I don't even know what that is. Yeah, we're not getting any farther than that. Radiant moon geckos. That is clearly a Nodcry material as well. Oh, he ascends with crit damage too, so apparently he's gonna hit like a truck. Let's see what you do. Varka build. Let's look at some base ones to start. Probably stuff I don't even have. Let's see. What do you recommend, obviously? Why is that sword green? The greatest guest of the mighty wolf. Why is it a different color? The background on it's a different color. Thousand Blazing Suns, Red Horn, Stone Thresher, Wolf's Gravestone. I could technically take it off of D-Luke and give it to him. Serpent Spine, Tidal Shadow. Do I know what that is? And Black Cliff Slasher. I currently have that on Razor. And his accessory is a day carved from the rising winds, which is going to be a Nodcry thing that I do not have. So yeah, he's a character I literally cannot really build. Tidal Shadow, do I have it? That just hurts to look at. It would be a level 42. Not level 42, level 4, excuse me. My brain did the thing. So this is really decent on him, so I might consider taking it off Diluc for a while. Yeah, Tidal Shadow. It says it's craftable, but I'd really have to think about that. This is Elemental Mastery, so probably isn't for him. Energy Recharge, that probably don't work. Yeah, that's, a bit puzzling to say the least. What does it recommend? Yeah, how to get Tidal Shadow craft from Blacksmith. Obviously, this is going to be his big weapon. It wants attack on even the goblet. Okay, so this dude really benefits from attack. Sands, it wants attack. Goblet wants attack. Circlet, it wants crit rate or crit damage. Probably crit rate since he scales on crit damage, but depends. Depends on your draws. Yeah, you could do two-piece Viridescent and Crimson Witch of Flames has a little asterisk next to that. Use whichever elemental damage bonus is most prominent in Varka's team. Oh, I see. So instead of Crimson Witch of Flames, if you're using him in a Hydro team, you would use the Hydro one. If you're using a Pyro team, you'd use the Pyro one, etc. So Crimson Witch of Flames is only if you're in a Pyro team. I see. You could also do 2 Gladiators Finale and 2 Shibanawa's Remembrance. Someone besides Yoimiya using it. Oh my gosh. But no, I'll probably go and get the A Day carved from Rising Winds. I don't think that's open. Oh my gosh, I can't even track it. Because I've never gotten it before. I was gonna look it up where it is, and it's like, wait, I can't. Let me just squint here for a second. That's not it. That's not it. Ooh, it might not be something that I can even see on the map yet. I don't know. Ooh, what are you? You're the wrong color. You are... Shit. My bad. You are not the right thing. I just wanted to look at your... Yeah, your Night Sky's Unveiling and Silken Moon's Serenade. I'm trying to look for any unopened circle squares here. Any? Where on earth do I get you? Because if it was already open, I'd consider it. Where's A Day carved from Rising Winds from? I don't even know where that is. Obtained from Moonchild's Treasure's artificial rays. From the Moonchild's Treasure's artifact domain in Nodcry, an artifact domain in the southwest side of Cliffwatch Camp. Southwest side of Cliffwatch. I see some sort of like yellow stuff, but like I do not see that in the maybe there's more over here that I haven't unlocked yet, but it shows it like a perfect circle. Oh no, that's confusing. I don't see it on the map at all. There's supposed to be like another wing of Karis Island that I do not see any. Oh, it's up here. It's this, isn't it? It sure is. I understand. Well, I guess I can try him out. Since I did get him after all, I should see how he plays. And, you know, free primos. Varka is an Animo DPS character who dual wields, dealing different types of elemental damage based on the party lineup. The effects of having 2 Hexrai characters in the party will be triggered by default in Varka's character trial. Additionally, all effects that deal different types of elemental damage can be triggered regardless of party lineup. Okay, so I guess he really goes well with Hexrai characters. After using his elemental skill, Varka enters the special mode Sturm and Drang. While in this mode, Varka's normal and charged attacks deal increased damage. In addition, his dual-wielding claymores will do corresponding elemental damage based on the party lineup. Damage dealt by the claymore wielded in his left hand will be converted to Animo. While there are Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo characters in the party, the claymore wielded in his right hand deals corresponding elemental damage following the aforementioned priority order of elemental types. So I wonder if it's based on how they're stacked in your party. Although it kind of makes you wonder if it's better to have a party of one element or a whole bunch. After a period of time, Varka can unleash an enhanced special elemental skill and charged attack. Hitting enemies with a normal attack further reduces the time required for the above. Holding his elemental skill allows Varka to charge up and leap forward a set distance. The longer the skill is held, the farther Varka will leap. Unleash a powerful double burst slash attack towards the front, dealing 2 instances of Animo damage. If there are Pyro, Hydro, Electro, or Cryo characters in the party, the first slash will be converted to dealing corresponding elemental damage according to the aforementioned priority of elements. It only shows him here, though. Oh, you're gonna give me slimes to work with, I see. Oh, it changes! What is that? Alright. It has a whole different, like, glow aspect to it. That's different. Okay, elemental burst use once. I'm just looking at it, man. Let me just see how this works. Let me have fun. Can this cooldown be any slower? Yeah, it's automatically giving him stuff. I want to try the jump. I said I wanted to try the jump!
Try to keep up.
Oh yeah, he like really flies. Basic tutorial complete. Entering trial challenge. He kind of feels a little bit like a Fate character for some reason. Is that just me? Have I lost my noodle?
The story has only just begun.
I mean, this feels more like a venti trial with the
Maria sweeping in. Decay! New life! Leave it to me!
Think you can get away?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
I thought his burst was ready, it wasn't, because it was glowing. And of course these are like perfect artifact builds, so...
Turning point in space!
Everybody stand back!
Time for takeoff.
Maria sweeping in!
Okay. So that is Varka, everybody. And we will see him in future Hexen Zirkles. But in the meantime, I'm probably going to jump ahead and start recording for the next quest, even if it is not necessarily next in story. So we'll probably see him again very, very soon. But for now, this is where I am going to call it and edit a bunch of this together. Like I said, if I can't get him up to his level, I'll probably do some of the other characters, like him and Durin, potentially in their own video, or at the end of like a shorter video. We'll see. We'll see how I figure things out. But for now, thank you so much to everyone who has joined. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Genshin Impact, and I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye!